Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Dragones del Mar, or actually Sea Dragons, because right now this is live on Kickstarter for an English translation of this title. I believe this is from a Chilean publisher, and I had the opportunity to play, so it's the actual, the Spanish edition, but I got to print out rules of English rules, and all of the cards are... don't have any language on them. So it's a pretty straightforward port here, but I'd never heard of it or played it. And this is a fantastic gateway game. I'm super impressed. We had a great time with this. This is a really easy game to recommend. I highly recommend it. So what's going on here? Well, this is the game board, but actually I have half of it. It goes into a full square, but for the purpose of just getting it all on camera, I kept it like this. And actually, this was left out from the last time we played because I thought it was cool that you could see all the dragons doing their thing. But in this game, you play as one of 5 sea dragons, and you are actually like teams of sea dragons. You're going to have a group of dragons, and you are going to be placing these dragons on the board. Based on the number of players, you have more or less dragons, but essentially what you're going to do is you're going to start with 2 of these placement cards in your hand, and each has a shape on it. The medium ones have 4 units, a square, a line, like Tetris pieces to start with, and you basically place your dragons based on the Tetris pieces. Now you have to start from the center of the board or work off of other dragons as you're building out, but other than a few placement rules, the general idea is that you're looking at the shape and you're placing the shape down. You can put your head in any part of the shape. It's not really that important other than you will only have so many total dragons, and that's what the head means. So what we're doing is we're taking turns putting out dragons and shapes. It is a combination of objectives and area control. There are 4 quadrants. At the end of the game, you're going to evaluate the dragons in each quadrant, and the player with the most dragons is going to score points for that quadrant. It's a multiplier in the number of the whirlpools, but it's worth a lot of points. Otherwise, while you're working through the water here, there are pirates, and there's actually a ton of them. There's a lot less on this board because we've already taken them out. You're collecting these pirate tokens, and you are going to use them to complete missions. The missions are really simple. Did you have those pirates? So you're just looking at the missions. There's a little tableau of missions and picking, seeing if you can be the first one to get 2 reds and a green. It's very straightforward. This whole game is really straightforward. You can land on a spot that gets you $1. You can land on a spot that gets you a little action card, which will give you like a hidden dragon in the area control, or a free, a wild pirate ship, or some coins. But it really plays very quickly because at the heart of it is you have 2 cards and they're formations, and you're playing a formation. When you play the formation, you discard the card, and then you're going to draw another one. Now, based on the color you play, you must draw from other piles. So if I play medium, I can either choose a short, which is like 3 dragon pieces, and it's like a straight line or a little corner or whatever, or a long, which is 5, and this has like a straight, a cross, like all sorts of different dragon shapes. And you'd be surprised, but you don't always want big ones. Sometimes you want small ones because as you're placing, if you place on whirlpools, you have to pay gold. If you place near each other, so they get a free $1, a free coin. So there's a lot of dynamics in the placement rules that make you think about whether or not you want it. At first you're like, well, I'm just going to all want green. But no, you really do move around as you go. Plays up to 5, as I said. This last game was with 3. There's a little bit of a weird thing where it tells you what dragons you have to use, what colors you have to use based on your player type, because they actually like have less tokens of some of the colors. I'm not a big fan of that. Let people pick their own color. But it's great. It plays really quick. The decisions are interesting. It's a nice combination of the mission play, the positional play, and the area control at the end of the game. The scored pad is super straightforward and easy to use. There's also points for being the person with the most total missions, and you're going to get points for the coins you have and extra pirate ships. So everything you do gets you some points, but it just works. It just works. It's fun. I can easily see why somebody would want to bring this out in English, and I highly recommend it. So this is Sea Dragons. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.